Remember Venn diagrams, those three circles? Right. And then let's just see where they overlap. You will not be surprised because I have constructed a Venn diagram on this. Remember those three circles, how they overlap? I love Venn diagrams. So I just do. Whenever you're dealing with conflict, pull out a Venn diagram, right? And so, the three circles. The television coverage of just yesterday, that's on top of everything else that we know and don't know yet, based on what we've just been able to see. And because we've seen it or not doesn't mean it hasn't happened, but just limited to what we have seen. For us at every moment in time, and certainly this one, to see the moment in time in which we exist and are present. I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been,
6 former administration officials last week wrote that open letter urging the administration to change course, to change strategy. Is it time?
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree.
Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they not like us.
No, they not.
Joe Biden is out of the 2024 presidential race, and Kamala Harris seems to be the new nominee. Nothing is set in stone yet because the DNC convention hasn't happened, but many Democrats are already supporting Kamala Harris. There's some rumors that Joe Biden won't even be president for much longer, and Kamala Harris will most likely take over. Many on X are demanding some sort of evidence that Biden is even alive. Most of Biden's staff didn't know Biden stepped down until they saw the post on X. The Democrat Party is in chaos, and that is the main topic for today. The incompetence crisis has hit the highest office in the world. It seems like we have reached idiocracy levels of stupidity, not just as a nation, but as a world.
Desperate and scared, Joe used his superior intelligence to come up with the best escape plan he could think of.
Hi, excuse me. I'm actually supposed to be getting out of prison today, sir. Yeah.
You're in the wrong line, dumbass. Over there.
I'm sorry, I am being a big dumbass.
Sorry. Hey, let this dumbass through.
Last Friday, the biggest IT failure in the world happened. Many corporations and businesses use software known as CrowdStrike to protect their computers from hackers. The company regularly does automatic updates, and the most recent update had a devastating error that prevents Windows 11 computers from booting up. They suspect that 8 million computers around the world failed to boot on Friday and left many corporations, TV stations, hospitals, and airlines in limbo. Elon Musk announced that all of his businesses got rid of CrowdStrike on their computers. The only way to fix these computers is the boot in safe mode, delete the bad file, and the computer can boot. To make things worse is that this fix has to be done in person. It can't be done over the internet.
And what struck me is, how brittle our systems were. Because in the broader scheme of things, we ought to have been able to isolate and to some extent even compartmentalize the damage. But the damage really, spread across the world.
He says mistakes do happen, and that is the reason for sandboxing or testing software in a contained environment, especially something used on this scale.
But having a misconfiguration which has not been caught, it was really mind-boggling to me.
A couple of weeks ago, former President Trump was almost assassinated due to poor security at one of his campaign rallies in Pennsylvania. If it wasn't for Trump tilting his head a few degrees off, the bullet would have killed him. Many Americans are furious that the Secret Service failed to do their job. The fact is that Trump survived off pure luck. which suggests that the Secret Service failed on all levels. Many blame diversity and inclusion laws. Many think that women shouldn't be in the position to protect the president. Director Kimberly A. Cheadle is refusing to step down after this monumental failure. Many politicians are spooked by the failure, stating that if the Secret Service doesn't get its act together, people will be too afraid to run for the presidency in the near future.
Director Cheadle, because Donald Trump is alive, and thank God he is, you look incompetent. If Donald Trump had been killed, you would have looked culpable. There is no aspect of this that indicates that there has been any protection to Donald Trump. The threat was identified before he took the stage, and the shooter was only killed after Donald Trump himself was killed. Not only should you resign, if you refuse to do so, President Biden needs to fire you, because his life, Donald Trump's life, and all the other people which you protect are at risk because you have no concept of the aspect that the security footprint needs to be correlated to the threat.
That does it for today's report. I'll end this report with another funny clip of idiocracy and what the future holds for humanity.
Thank you. Please speak your name as it appears on your current federal identity card. Document number G24L8.
Well, I'm not sure if...
You have entered the name Not Sure. Is this correct? Not Sure.
No, it's not correct.
Thank you. Not is correct. Is Sure correct?
No, it's not. My name is
Already
Joe...
confirmed. Your first name is Not. Please confirm your last name, Sure.
My last name is Not Sure.
Thank you.
No, what I mean is
Sure.
my name is Joe...
is complete. Please wait while I tattoo your new identity on your arm.
Wait a second, can we start over? Can I cancel this? Can we cancel this and just go back to the beginning? They're gonna Ow! Could I speak to your supervisor?
Please hold still for your photograph.